Alright guys, a couple days ago they released the first trailer for the Justice League Warworld animated movie that they've been working on for the past little bit. I didn't get a chance to watch it when it first dropped, but I'm getting the chance to do it now. I wanted to make a reaction to this trailer simply because I love DC animated projects. DC's animated projects are one of the few animations that I can actually watch and enjoy nowadays. And also too, I heard this is R-rated, which I think is actually really interesting. I don't know if there have been other DC projects that have been R-rated in animation. The only one I can think of right now is The Dark Knight Returns. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below, but the R rating has me extra interested right now. So this is of course about Warworld. I think it's going to be very connected to the Rebirth continuity. That's the storyline they're going to be going with. Jensen Ackles is also going to be playing Batman, which, hey, if we don't get him in live action, at least you're getting his voice as Batman for anyone who really wants Jensen to be Batman. Without further ado, let's get into this trailer and see how it looks.
Something isn't right.
I don't know what's going on.
I need...
To find a way back.
Yes,
I don't mind the art. Art's pretty cool.
but to where?
Oh, cool. So Batman's like medieval.
Tell us about this wizard.
I can take you to his castle. Beyond that, you're the ones intent on dying. Run. Run!
He does have a good voice for Batman, not gonna lie.
She's an angel.
She's Western.
Save us all.
Never seen anyone fight like that.
Of course, Troy Baker. Of course he's in this. Oh my god. Okay, Clark's like 1920s, 1930s.
You said you wanted to prove yourself. This is the time.
Oh.
Evil is as unstoppable as the rain. I am your death. That's why we fight
Cool.
for those that can't. A good man knows that darkness will always be there, but stands against it anyway.
Oh, wow.
Where on earth are we?
Is that Martian Manhunter? Nice.
Warworld.
Awesome. Really cool. I really like how they more than likely saved a lot of the cool moments for the actual movie and they didn't spoil it in the trailer. So this version of Warworld is very different. It's almost like a Westworld. There's many different parks within Warworld. They're all on one planet. Batman's in like this medieval dinosaur world. Wonder Woman is in a Western world. And Clark Kent is like in your old 1920s, 30s detective world. And I'm sure it's going to be about getting back with one another. And then all these people they meet along the way, like Jonah Hex, Martian Manhunter, and anybody else. They form a new version of the Justice League on Warworld to fight the main threat. It does not look like Mongol is the threat in this version, because usually Warworld is simply just a planet that Mongol rules over, and he kidnaps and abducts very powerful beings from all over the universe, brings them to his Colosseum, and basically just pits everybody against everybody, and whoever the last man standing is, they continue fighting until they eventually die. This looks a little bit different with certain similarities. It's nice to see in general though that Warworld is getting a little more appreciation, and it's literally getting its own animated adapted film. I've even made mention in many previous videos that Mongol and Warworld could potentially be the main threat to the new DCU, I think that particular combination would be a very neat villain for the first 10 years or so of a DC universe. Instead of always having a focus on the end of humanity and the end of Earth, Warworld and Mongol has the potential of being the focus on another planet. That could, eventually lead to Earth, but Warworld would be a focus. Overall, I'm looking forward to this project, and I'm looking forward to what DC does with animation moving forward. There's one thing I don't want DC to stop. I understand we're supposed to be getting a new DCU, and I understand that James Gunn apparently wants animation to be connected into the DCU, such as Creature Commandos. Although I don't want the animation department to be strictly bound to the constraints of a connected DC universe. I think making animation gives you a lot more free range to make any stories connected to any universe you want much easier than you can do in video games or film. With animation comes the fact that many people will not watch it outside of the more hardcore comic book or simple superhero loving fans. I hope with DC's animation teams we can continue to get shows and or movies that deal with different types of comic books, adapting different comic books into a movie or a show, or simply having a creative idea that hasn't been made into a comic book yet and is simply made into another animated movie or show. Hopefully we can keep the animation team making projects of these characters, different iterations of them, different variations of them, and getting many different things that don't just have to belong in the DCU, such as Justice League Warworld. So I'm not exactly sure when this movie is dropping. I'm sure it's going to be sometime soon, considering they're giving us a trailer and they told us to watch out for digital and Blu-ray releases. I'm looking forward to it. I wasn't a huge fan of DC's new 52 animated universe run, so I'm glad that we are expanding into other regions and trying something new. Now, let me know in the comments below, let me know what you thought of the trailer, and let me know if you are excited for it. But that is it for this one, everyone, so until next time, I will talk to you all very soon.